Only reason we've come out today is we had a call saying you were
right.
walking around the car parks. So just come out to chat to you.
Okay. What's the problem with walking in the car park?
Nothing at all, obviously they're just concerned.
Why would you come out then?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here at HMP Rye Hill in Northamptonshire. We're still out with News Now Yorkshire, and this one obviously is having works done to it. Site safety. Obviously no workmen here at the minute, but I'm not sure what this is going to be. Maybe a car park extension with the curbs. So visitors car park lock. So you are allowed here, visitors, and we are visiting. Not for the normal reason, but we're certainly having a look round, aren't we? And first thing that I've spotted is an illegal number plate. Now, I know you may be fed up of me highlighting these, but it gives you a legitimate reason of having a look. T space 15 ORE. That should be T15 space ORE, as we all know. You know, the prison staff that are supposed to be setting that high standard of behaviour, being the role model. This is how you should be doing things, guys. When you get on the outside, behave like me. If you bring drugs into prison, your visit may stretch to years. And this one's run by G4S there, look, as shown on the sign. G4S. All visitors book in here. You've got the staff entrance in that door. Outside visits in there. Oh, look at the big blue gate. Got a rainbow on it. It's unusual to have them decorated like that. Big crest up the top there, look. HMP Rye Hill. And don't the wall look boring and bland and really old? They normally give it a bit of a cosmetic look, but this one's just a really scruffy, mouldy concrete wall. Yeah, needs a lick of paint or something, or sandblasting. But they've had recent works here to the path, all brand new tarmac. I've never seen inside this vehicle lock before. It's quite interesting, isn't it? You've got no height restriction in there, have you? Well, I suppose on the entrance you have, but normally you've got some sort of canopy in there to make it watertight in the void. So when it's raining, you ain't sort of rushed. All the checks, all the necessary checks that are required are done, regardless whether it's raining or not. But without the canopy, those checks in the rain would be rushed. And you can say, nah, we'd never rush the checks, but I'm sorry. We all know that the checks would be rushed if it was raining. So as we continue to walk around the car park, another illegal number plate there, Dave U. The background is not orange and the font is not solid black. There's no British standard mark and there's no manufacturer. So unfortunately, that is illegal. And another one here, look. We've got O Page. Should be OP14 space AGE. So Paige there has taken her name and put it on a number plate. Yeah, Dave's not a very good boy, is he? And look at naughty Paige as well. You're harsh. News Now Yorkshire's picking them up on their parking now as well. But yeah, we've got to have a little look around, haven't we, to see what the standard of staff. I mean, when we see so many illegal number plates, it really does paint a picture of what's going on inside. They really don't care. Yeah. And do you know what? I think it's really poo, I do. It's really poo. Oh, I like that one. SSS. That's unusual. It's not illegal.
Still got poo and piss.
And you got one guy who's just held it on with a cable tie. Oh dear.
What's the story with, I looked into these number plates, what's the story with the, what they're called?
Yeah, 3D.
Embossed, is it?
Yeah, it's just 3D number plate. As long as they're not easily removable, which that one's not, and they can't have a colour. So it's got to be solid black. So that's perfectly fine, that is. It's not removable, it's solid black, it's on a pure white background, British standard is there, and the manufacturer is there, that's perfectly fine. If the 3D had a colour there, then it would be illegal. What are we becoming, eh? So I did see that from the front and it looked okay, but from the rear, it's failed. So this will not have a British standard on it either. Well, as you can see, no British standard. That will be to evade a speed camera. And there's another one. It reads S20 VE space P. Well, of course it should be S20 space VEP. So I'm afraid this is giving me bad vibes of the calibre of staff behind those walls. And we never want bad vibes, do we? We want confidence in the prison staff. And you'll note that compared to the last car park, which was HMP, this one is G4S. So, I mean, can we take that link? G4S, lower standard, HMP, higher standard. Well, I don't know, but I'm only telling you what I can see. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Nobody's spoken to us yet, so we're not sure what the problem is. Excuse me, just so we know what the score is, do you want us to leave or anything? And I don't know if you noticed, but there was a second person down there who was taking a photo behind that Matt, or Max, whatever his name is. And he did not walk down here, so whoever that was, we would like a copy of that photo really, wouldn't we? In the ideal world. I think News Now Yorkshire's tracked him down to the facilities management building and put a request in for the photo. So that photo should now be forthcoming, and News Now Yorkshire will get an email maybe later today with that photo from the gentleman who was kindly going to give him a copy like that is entitled to. You know, everybody does that, takes a photo of us, and when we request it, we always get it, don't we?
This is funny looking, but it was a she.
What, the guy that ran off was a she?
There was Matt.
Yeah.
And then there was a female.
Oh, right.
Yeah, funny looking, I know, but yeah, female.
Oh, right, okay, so the female is the person that's going to send you the copy.
So
right.
she's the one that took the picture, but I believe it was on Matt's phone. Matt, can you ask her to save the picture for us?
Matt! Matthew! Kiwi! I think their tactic is to not engage. And you know, that may prove to be a good tactic, I don't know. It's all going to be hard now in there. Oh no, it's still soft. So I suppose you can pick the bag up, rip it open and spread it, yeah? Might be better being bagged. So I'm struggling to pick fault with the place. I mean, their tactic of not engaging, sometimes that works.
Yeah.
So this is the direction that Matt and the other person, now News Now Yorkshire's corrected me, it was actually a female that took the photo. That's unusual to see on a prison where the doggies stay. Oh, there's a little doggy in there as well. Hello! Got a nice little tractor over there with a telehandler. A few containers. And they're even storing some pallets on top of the containers, look. Health and safety wise, that's not the best thing in the world to be doing. But they're in a compound, I guess. The public can't walk past it. And they've got a fire hydrant hose there. A box of cleaning product. Couple of skips. Nothing else really to see there. But you'll notice that the guys now have retreated. So whatever order it was by that lady, she must be quite high up in the prison. Just to call them over. Zip it, she said. We don't want a repeat of what happened 2 years ago when AB came here. Yep. Whilst we're waiting for the police, we've just checked on YouTube, and that's shown on the screen just there. AB came. And maybe they've learnt the lesson, which is great, you know. Having a plan when the guys do come with their cameras, do this. And this, on this occasion, was to ignore them. They'll get bored and they'll just walk away.
Over there. You come and talk to us?
Come out and talk to you. How we
Yeah,
doing?
How
How we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Thank you.
Only reason we've come out today is we had a call
Oh,
saying
you're
you're
right.
walking around the car parks. So just come out to chat to you.
Okay. What's the problem with walking in the car park?
Nothing at all. Obviously, they're just concerned.
Why would you come out then?
Sorry, it's just we've had concerns raised by the prison, that's all. Staff at the prison.
Staff at the prison. The prison staff that I spoke to, the operations manager Rich, quote, "You've been as good as gold. Very nice to meet you." So what's the issue?
We thought that might be the case, but obviously, if we get sent out by control, we have to come out and check. So,
I mean, the control room is really the one that's obviously in the wrong. Obviously, you guys are doing as you've been told to do, but they should really check these things before you send you guys out. I think, anyway. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that I've come because it's uncovered quite a few illegal number plates.
Yeah, I mean, while you're here, you could actually deal with those if you wanted to. There's a few up at the other as well.
There's nothing we can do at the moment in terms
Could you
of
report it to the DVLA?
We can do, however,
Yeah.
in order to do that we need to stop the vehicle or see it being driven at the moment. So having it in a car park,
Yeah.
we're quite limited on what we can do.
I know what you're saying,
Similarly
but
to like
because-
a car being on a driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if a car was in, for instance, a petrol station, you can stop that under section 163 of the Road Traffic Act
Yeah.
because of the implication that it's had to be driven there. Now, I would assume the same is for here.
Well, it's similar to driveways. You could argue that it could be driven onto that driveway as well. So it's
Right.
not something that we'd look to do anything for now. But if an
Okay.
officer was to pass it driving,
Yeah, yeah.
and then obviously use powers under 163.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do you want to have a walk down? We'll show you the car.
What we're here for is just to make sure that obviously yourselves are all right. Obviously you are having quite a conversation, to be fair. So,
Yeah.
to be honest, it's like I say, it's something that we can't do much about now.
Right.
But if an officer is passing it when it's being driven, then obviously
I would maybe circulate it though, because particularly in this area, obviously you don't have much around here. So if police officers in this area are on the lookout, because quite a lot of prison staff, at both this one and the one we've been to up there, we haven't been to the third one yet, but quite a lot of them.
Which one's the third one? Sorry.
There's one just to the other side of it.
Is that Rainsbrook?
Rainsbrook.
Yeah.
It's closed.
Yeah, we know it's closed. Yeah.
It got closed down by the inspection.
I don't know. All that I know is it's closed. I don't know
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
reasoning behind it or.
But we found quite a lot. So if you circulate that, there's a lot of illegal number plates in this area. Maybe if someone could do something about it, or if you could send, maybe a message to the prison and say there's a lot of illegal number plates in your staff car park. Maybe have a check and have a word with your staff.
Do you
Just a
know?
thought.
Do you know how these?
We're informed about it now. We'll look into it. There's nothing we can do right now.
Yeah.
Do you know how the prison staff are not really keen on us being here? Right? You're telling me you can't do nothing about the number plates until you see them enter the public highway. So that means maybe I should stay around and get the footage for you guys just to help you out, so I can show you that they entered the public highway on video, and then that would help you, wouldn't it?
If you've got any concerns about any driving offences being committed that you capture,
Yeah.
if we're in Northamptonshire anyway,
Yeah.
Operation Snap that you can submit footage.
Brilliant.
Operation
So
Snap, yeah.
would you be able to tell them then that just so that we can follow up our visit, because I don't want it to be wasted, I'm going to be waiting out for when all the staff leave to get the evidence that you guys asked me for?
Yeah.
Yeah, will you tell them that for me?
We're going to put on
can do,
Operation
yes.
Snap.
Yeah, thank you.
The other thing is, you're saying that you can't do anything about it because there's no offences being committed. You also can't do anything about someone walking near a prison. So why would you come out to that?
Are we doing anything in relation to it other than having a conversation with yourselves?
But you're not even having a conversation about an actual offence.
Because we're speaking to yourselves now, and then later on we can go down and speak
do you
to
see my
staff.
thinking in it?
Yeah,
There is
we're
multiple
speaking to yourself
offences in
now.
this car park, 0 offences here, and you're choosing to spend your time with us.
That's fine. Like I say,
And we appreciate that, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
you know
All
what I
that
mean?
we're doing
We
is
love
obviously
to
just having a
spend
chat
time with you guys, obviously.
There was a mention potentially about a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 drones, in fact.
Was that yourselves? Was it?
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
our
yeah.
drones.
Okay. Are you aware of the drone activity in and around the prison?
Are you aware?
Sorry.
Are you aware?
What do you mean?
Well, tell us what you know.
You're just about to ask
Well,
something about.
it's in relation to drone activity around
Yeah.
prisons. Obviously, they get a little bit touchy when drones, because obviously drugs can get flown in and other contraband can get flown into prisons as
Okay.
well. So just be careful when flying drones near to prisons, because obviously, again, that may cause some other concerns as well.
But we did explain that we was going to be flying a drone, and
Okay.
Rich, the operations manager, said that was, you know, it is what it is.
It sounds like there might have been a breakdown in communications inside. We've had another call saying you're flying a drone, so whoever this
Okay.
rich bloke is, I don't know him personally.
Well, he had 3 stripes, so I think he was important.
Did he say his name's Rich?
Rich, yeah, operations manager. We spoke to Rich, shook his hand, or I did anyway.
Yeah.
You were talking to a lady, weren't you?
Yeah, 3 stripes again. Some custody manager, she's called herself, but she wouldn't tell me her name. But she wasn't too keen on me looking for the illegal activity. Obviously, they think this car park makes them immune to our checks, but obviously it doesn't. Anything publicly accessible, we'll just make sure that everything's been, because it's a standard of behaviour that's inside the walls that we don't get to see, and the cars give us a true reflection of the standard of people that are looking after our prisoners.
Is there anything else you want to talk to us about at all?
Yes, you mentioned the drone.
Yeah.
Do you know if I did fly over but I didn't drop any drugs, would you think that's a problem?
I'll be honest, and this is me being entirely honest with you, I'm not overly forte on my
I'll give you the answer.
drone over a prison.
It's right there, look. Can you see that?
Oh, look,
That is-
right on cue.
That is above 164 feet.
Right.
And the same applies to a drone. If you're above 164 feet, we can fly to 400. They fly above 400, so we can fly to 4. So below 4, above 164, we're all good.
You clearly know a lot more about your drone knowledge than me around, in
Yeah.
and around prisons.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's not one that I'm particularly clued up about, but clearly yourselves know sort of legislation surrounding it. All that I say is just be conscious of it.
We always are.
Exactly.
We always are.
exactly. No, we'll leave you to get on with your afternoon.
Thank you very much for your time.
No, issues at
That's the
all.
Operation Snap.
Operation Snap. If you just let them know that we're going to be involved in Operation Snap.
Yeah, we're going to help you with that.
So if anybody does have an illegal plate, I would suggest
They
get
swap
some
it.
New plates
Yep, before they leave.
here today.
Yep.
Right, like I say,
We'll be
we'll have a chat with prison staff
We'll let
anyway.
them know obviously everything's fine.
If they do change the plates before they enter the public highway, no further action will be taken.
Yeah.
And that's a goodwill gesture from us. You know, we won't take it any further. Or we could do, because they had to cross the public highway to enter here. But if they swap the plates before they leave, that's fine by me.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for you.
No issues. Anyway, take care, gents.
Right,
You
thanks
too.
very much for your time.
Just identify yourself before you leave.
1604, PC 1604,
Yeah, station.
Western Fayville Police Station, Northampton.
781 from Danbury Station.
Oh, different stations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's unusual.
Wow, I've never seen that before.
No issues. Take care,
Thank
gents.
you very much.
See you later, guys.
So there you go, guys. The prison staff was so convinced we're going to call the police and they're going to tell you off. Well, I'm sorry, but if you've got an illegal number plate on any of our prisons, and there are prisons, not yours, then we can come and inspect them. It's still filming down there. So we'll just say goodbye to the...
Make sure you change your plates, guys. We're going to be waiting for you.
It's been a pleasure. We're off now, just to take up our position down the road. Thank you very much. Bye. Wave. So this is the prison that we got told earlier that has been shut down by the inspectorate. And it's got a number. Please ring. And there is a security guard on there, so I might have a look at that in a moment.
So if they came out up here, I'd just set my GoPro up here and wait for them.
So the public have access to this upon payment otherwise, so it would be classed as public at the moment.
So it's a public road. So if they come onto here, we can send that into operation staff.
Yeah, so obviously you can send in traffic offences and the traffic team will look at them and prosecute if they feel necessary.
Did you let them know that they need to change the plate?
We've let them know, obviously, to let their staff know.
Yeah.
So that's all we can do at the
The only
moment.
thing they did raise is apparently the car park is also used by visitors as well.
So it's a mix of vehicles, staff and visitors.
Okay.
We don't care who the driver is, we just want it
No.
corrected.
Yeah.
No, I just thought I'd let you know anyway.
No, that we
it
appreciate
is a
that, 'cause it
staff
might not
and,
necessarily be
mixture of
staff.
and
Yeah.
visitors.
Well, that's fair enough, but we are just going to set up here. We'll put it onto operation snap and we'll see you there.
Thank you.
Right, thank you very much.
Here we go, guys. Operation snap.
We're going to be snapping away at those illegal number plates as soon as they drive past. And that's our service to the community.
You're welcome.
So yeah, let's have a look inside to see what's happening with the place. You know, it was closed down. I'm not sure why it was closed down, but it was. It says Rainsbrook Secure Training Centre there. Just having a look round, mate. Nothing to worry about. Not allowed what? Sorry, mate. Are you all right?
I'm not right.
Okay, no worries.
Come down here for security.
I'm security.
Your security. Nice to meet you. You have your badge?
What's that?
Your SIA badge?
Yeah.
Where?
Hello, yeah. Come down.
Come down. Who's coming down?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Please don't walk away. SIA license, please. Come here, we'll show you who we are.
So this is the,
Oh my God. I think he's a little bit scared of the camera. Doesn't know what to do. But no need to be scared, is there? We're harmless, we are. So we've got some materials for Onley here. You know, it clearly says Onley. So maybe this is being used as a dumping ground for Onley at the moment. We have got some construction mobiles and a telehandler over there. You know, maybe the security guard is here to protect the equipment, the telehandler, etc. But it does resemble a prison. You know, it's got the big gate. It's got the secure fences. And we did see from the drone inside, wasn't that big, but it certainly doesn't look run down to me. It won't take much to bring this place back into use, will it? So my question is, why is it still empty when they're building all these super prisons costing millions and millions, when you've got empty prisons like this that just need a bit of cosmetic surgery?
I mean, the thing about private property is, you know, you're still allowed to film.
Yeah, you're allowed to film, but obviously from the road.
Yeah, I mean, if we was asked to leave, then yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm asking you to leave.
Oh, you're actually asking us to leave. Okay. Are you security here then?
Yeah, with security.
And you SIA like this guy here?
Yeah, SIA license. Yeah.
Can I just ask why you don't have your SIA badge on you?
Yeah, it's actually in my car. I've got to put it on,
You
but
can't. You know that's an offence.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Security Industries Act makes it an offence. You have to have
Okay.
it displayed unless you're working over, covertly. Are you working covertly today? Or are you working overtly?
No, I'm not working.
Well, then
You
you have
got
to have it
all
on
this by
display.
any chance? I'll grab it anyways.
Yeah, no worries. It's just, I mean, we don't want you to get in trouble. That's all. It's not,
Yeah,
it's not a big deal for us. But you know, just to make sure everyone's doing the right thing.
What's the
Because
channel?
the police are around as well. You see, so if they caught you
Yeah.
doing that, you might, you might get a.
What's the channel?
What's my channel?
Yeah.
News Now Yorkshire. Yeah.
I think I was just watching you, you know.
You just been watching him?
I think so.
Wow.
You were literally just. He was watching me.
What channel you say?
It's called News Now Yorkshire. Your mate there was just watching it.
News Night is BBC One.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
You actually just watching as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was you.
Yeah.
It could have been AB, one of them two.
Me or AB?
You or AB, one of you.
Okay.
Oh, one second.
Well, very similar channels.
There you are.
Very similar channels. Similar in size, you know, and all that. Not really. Not really.
Did you find that licence?
I don't think he's found it.
Can I just see your expiry date, please? 23, that's fine. How much is it to renew it?
What's it?
How much does it cost to renew?
Yeah.
SIA licence, renew, cost.
Yeah, this one, the second one,
Is it 160?
I pay 190.
190? Oh, right, okay. You see, sometimes people don't renew it.
First time I pay 220.
August.
And then it's a little bit less to renew it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just renew another.
Yeah, so you'll need
Perfect.
to get one soon.
Yeah, I'm going next month anyway.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, guys, in here, you can all like film on the road. That'll be fine.
Yeah, we're going in a minute. Do you know when you have to renew it? Do you have to do some sort of refresher training?
Yeah, top of course.
How long's that?
I'll chat to you from the road.
Go on then, let's go.
We'll have a
Come
conversation
on.
on the road.
How long is it, the refresher course?
What, the actual course?
Yeah, do you know when you renew? Just when you
Days.
renew.
Just 3 days. It's a top of course, not actually a...
The course that I did was about 10 days, but it was a bit more in depth. We did mental
Sorry?
health awareness, mental health first aid.
Sorry, what was that?
The one I did was about 10 days.
Are you got a license as well?
Yeah, but it was a bit more in depth. We did different modules, different sorts of
What is
subjects
it?
as well.
Is it a door supervisor license or is it different kind?
Door supervisor, did the one for sporting events, the mental health first aid training,
Okay, alright.
advocacy at work in the workplace. So you know, we did a bit. It was a bit more in depth. But I was curious to know what sort of training you guys go through, so I decided to do it myself.
Oh, okay.
Took a couple of weeks off. And
Do you actually like working security or is it
No,
just,
never.
Yeah? What did you say? ID them? No, I can't check the ID. Yeah.
What's he on?
Huh?
Is he okay?
Yeah,
I think he's probably just misunderstood.
He doesn't quite grasp what's going on, does he?
What do you mean? I don't think he's watching a video, that's probably the reason why.
Why was your idea YouTuber?
Yeah.
Well, he thought we was BBC Newsnight. when you said that you watched our videos,
Yeah.
he said, "Who are you, BBC Newsnight?"
Yeah, nah.
10 o'clock.
I was on BBC with walk around with balaclavas on.
What I think you need to do
Well, it's
is...
not a balaclava, that's just
Nah,
a
it's,
snood.
what is it?
A snood.
What's that, a ski mask?
No, a ski mask,
It's
slightly
this?
different. Yeah, like that. So a snood is like a neck warmer.
Okay, but you back over your face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So you can see me, it's like high vis, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because sometimes we're flying the drone.
Oh.
So, you know, when they're scanning, they see, oh, high vis, face mask,
1 second.
sunglasses.
Is it PJ that flies the drones as well? PJ or
Yeah,
PJ or
PJ.
DJ?
Do you like DJ as well?
Now who's DJ the one with the dreadlocks?
No,
No,
that's PJ.
That's PJ.
Oh no, DJ.
You like DJ, do
You
you?
like DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like him as well.
Yeah, he's
I'm
alright.
guessing that's
DJ.
you.
I can't believe you actually know both channels.
Yeah, I watch you guys, man.
Do you know when we leave? Get his phone, subscribe to both of us, just so he can know. Because
You know what? You know when you subscribe, you always get the notifications.
Yeah.
I ain't subscribed to nobody.
Are you
I
not?
just literally just flick through.
As long as you watch, it's okay by
yeah,
me.
I watch it. That's not.
yeah, well, I won't let you off. You need to subscribe. Else,
Yeah, I
else
don't,
it's
I
not.
don't think I'll do it anyway.
It don't cost any money, you know.
Yeah, nah, I don't. But you know what it is? Because the pop-ups, when you see pop-ups at the
Oh,
top,
you just
and
turn the notification
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, you've got a bell, and you can press none, and then
Okay.
you'll get no notification.
Okay, yeah, I never do that. Well, yeah, I'll think about subscribing.
Think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, guys.
So, what's the future of this place? Just quickly,
Oh, I'm not too sure.
because it was closed by the prison inspectorate, wasn't it?
I'm not too sure about that.
Right.
one.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm just here to do security and that's about it.
Yeah. Is
What's
it boring? Is it boring?
So I can't complain. It's a job, innit?
Yeah.
You have to just do patrols
Yeah,
and stuff.
patrols, have a look around.
Yeah.
That's about it. Just keep an eye on everything.
Yeah, all good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have to scan something to prove you've been round?
No,
They just trust your word.
no, there's cameras.
Oh, right. Okay. Are you being watched then by somebody off-site?
Nah. Oh, well, I think so, yeah.
They might check up on you now and again, and you wouldn't know when that is. So, you know,
Yeah, well,
maybe
yeah.
you get
Yeah,
caught out.
you done the course, you would know.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, guys, and I'm gonna go back inside.
No
Sam,
problem.
mate.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
mate.
but yeah. Thank
Make sure you
man.
subscribe.
Like I said, I don't know about that one.
Oh, well,
Think
at
about
least have a think about it.
I'll
You-
think about it,
You
mate,
promised
don't
us that one.
Just do it on his phone, eh? Thank you for the chat, mate.
Take care.
So there you go. We didn't find out the future of this place, and in my opinion, it's a waste just sitting here doing nothing. But yeah, security guys, we're professional enough. And when you meet somebody that's a subscriber, you know, is asking about PJ and DJ. I can't believe it. I really can't. So yeah, if you have enjoyed that little video, guys, give it a thumbs up for me. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'll insert some drone footage of this place, what it looks like above. Just here. Bye-bye for now.